Very good. All right. So, welcome to our podcast. This is
Ryan Lazaro.
Yes, this is Ryan Lazaro and Matt Lazaro. We are the Lazaro brothers. This podcast is sponsored by Lazaro Nutrition, as you can see behind us. We're going to cover a long range of topics that all relate to your health, right, Ryan?
Health and wealth.
Health, wealth, all those things, anything that pertains to your total fitness and everything that has to do with that too. So the other day we had some people submit some questions for Q&A, so we can just start with those.
Yeah, let's bring them up. Let's see what we have.
All right. So this is, I would say, a common question, but it says, how can I get rid of body fat, specifically stomach in particular? I'm just reading it as it's written too, so I'm not talking like that, but and all around body fat. That's what they're asking for. Okay, so
You wanna cut some fat away? Well, we got you.
Ryan pulled out, if you're not watching the video, he pulled out a big knife. Probably not the best route.
It's not the most cosmetically friendly.
This is true. Here, you want to start off with that? So more specifically, I think the thing to address is the fact that they want to target the stomach area.
No way to spot specifically reduct.
Yeah, that's one of the unfortunate things that I'd say is a big misnomer. Is there's no such thing as spot reduction in terms of fat loss. You know, but Ryan's laughing for some reason.
I don't know.
but I think that's an important thing to really throw out there is that we cannot target fat loss. Everything that has to do with fat loss. Ryan, would you like to share with the class?
I don't know.
What are you thinking of?
Just having a moment.
We're trying to help this individual and you're not taking them serious. Okay. So
That's just one of those times. Just laugh for no reason.
So Ryan is not drunk. Or maybe he is, I don't know. I was gone for a little bit, so maybe. Okay, so there's no such thing as spot reduction. Aside from, I think exercise is one thing they usually ask about, but generally that's not really how you can.
Comes down to what you're cooking in the kitchen, consuming, burning more than you're consuming.
Yeah, essentially, if you're not in a proper calorie deficit, you're not going to lose body fat at all.
Also got to consume enough protein to maintain that muscle mass as well, so your body doesn't get under stress.
Yeah, inadequate protein will definitely hinder a lot of your progress. This is where we see a lot of people that will lose weight because they're eating fewer calories, but they lose a lot of muscle. You see that quite often, right, Ryan?
Yep.
A lot of people, when they're doing this on their own, they come in and they use our in-body scanner. Didn't you have someone that's been doing that recently? A couple of customers.
There's quite a few people.
Yeah.
Lose total body weight, but unfortunately, some of that body weight is going to be muscle mass as well. So therefore, their strength goes down, their muscle toneness, their energy.
Yeah, the way they'll look softer, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so inadequate protein will definitely do that. I think we answered enough of that. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, it really comes down to consuming enough protein, getting into a caloric deficit, and being as active as possible. Also, rest plays a big role. Get quality sleep.
Yeah, don't get sleep like Ryan.
Yeah, don't look at my room.
How much sleep did you get last night, Ryan? Let's look. I got 7 hours and 15 minutes.
4 hours and 53. It's better than yesterday.
So, if you don't know about the loop, we'll talk about later. My sleep performance is 80%.
So mine is 47.
Ryan has little children, so I mean, at least that's what he blames it on, his lack of sleep.
No, it's the fun.
Crypto.
Crypto never sleeps.
This is true. That's one of the problems is crypto never sleeps. We'll talk about that though. Because being healthy also has to do with having a healthy bank account. Not being broke is unhealthy, or being broke is unhealthy, I would argue.
Yes.
So
I agree.
Next question. It says more weights or more cardio for weight loss?
I'd have to go with the lift more weights. I mean, it's good to have both. Cardio would be more of a conditioning standpoint, but the more muscle you do maintain, the more calories in total you'll burn for the day.
Yeah, and keep in mind, I mean, the reason why weight training is beneficial, like Ryan alluded to, is the maintenance of muscle. When you have better maintenance of muscle in conjunction with a proper deficit and adequate protein, you're going to just make it a much easier way of, it's just going to be a lot more simple when it comes to losing weight long term and short term too, arguably.
Yeah, I find that the clientele that we have that come in and just want to do 2 hours of cardio a day, they will lose weight along with muscle. Definitely find a balance of both. You need to build quality muscle or at least maintain it, and there's no harm in getting in cardiovascular shape as well.
Yeah, I mean, and you know, we've seen that 2 hours of cardio a day thing, and then they're barely eating any food, and they're losing weight like crazy, and then what happens when they stop that, right?
They crash.
Crash and burn. We know a few people. All right. And then it becomes increasingly more difficult to get back on routine, because you have to invest so much of that time in your day to try to burn those extra calories that you can simply manage better by just eating a proper deficit.
Much healthier to find something more sustainable that's going to be long term and just balance.
I mean, would you call Hot Pockets sustainable?
Yeah.
No, it's a serious question. I mean, like,
they do preserve well. They last a long time. Keep them frozen.
Yeah. But I mean, sustainability could be. I mean, that's a very subjective thing. You know, it doesn't have to be, eating a gallon of nachos every week.
Yeah, I don't know who does that, but that's not good.
6 pounds of nacho cheese, right? Is that what it is?
They're actually pretty low calorie. 20 calories per half or even 1 cup.
What?
Yeah.
That is not true.
We'll bring it in.
We'll bring it in. Okay, so if you're wondering, I'm throwing Ryan under the bus with his nacho eating habit, which he doesn't.
Nacho business.
But in his defense, he hasn't been doing that in a while.
If you'd like us to have a nacho eating contest live, we'll do it.
It sounds like you want the nacho eating contest more than anybody. Which is our first podcast.
Trying to find an excuse to eat.
It's the first podcast. You're trying to get a nacho eating contest. I mean, I don't.
And hands free.
Hands free nacho eating contest, right? Oh. Well, you guys can vote on that. We'll post that up on our Instagram at least to vote on.
Yeah, sounds good.
Let's see. I think I got another question. Let me look it up. So this is a serious question. I'm going to assume, but you still try. I think it's a serious question, and it's about performing in the bedroom and what they can do to help This is serious, but I'm not sure if this
Is it
person
more
is being
specified?
serious. Yeah, no, they just asked like, what's the best way to increase performance in the bedroom?
So overall,
Oh yeah,
like endurance wise, or
I'm gonna assume.
pleasing the other person more?
I'm gonna assume it has to do with keeping things just rocked up, if you know what I mean.
Well,
Well, I
I mean, you do have to be physically. The more physically active someone is, I mean, that helps.
the healthier you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So overall, healthier. I mean, stress plays a big factor in that as well.
I mean, this is a really legitimate thing that I think a lot of younger men are struggling with right now, even younger than us, in their early 30s and late 20s even now. But I would say that part of it is being physically fit and not eating like an asshole all the time.
Also your sleep, coming down to your sleep, your quality of rest is a lot. Your mentality, try not to overthink things.
Well, okay, let's talk about something also. I think it's a crucial element that it gets overlooked. It's a lot of these younger guys watch too much porn. They become desensitized. Like that's a legitimate dopamine overload thing.
Yeah, just unrealistic fantasies, maybe.
Too much hentai. We're not making fun of anyone that likes that, by the way. It's just, okay, maybe we are making fun of them, but yeah, I mean, the problem is we have access to it 24/7 on our phone.
No, mine's I got
Yeah,
parental control.
parental. Your wife controls it. Well, so being healthier. Now, one thing that also is never really spoken about in terms of male health in that regard is stabilized sugar levels. So anyone that becomes close to develops insulin sensitivity issues and becomes insulin resistant or even is diabetic usually does have erectile dysfunction issues. So eating too much is pretty bad for where it counts too. Even if you don't care about looking like you're in shape, if the man downstairs don't work, well, I don't know what you got left. What else do you have?
We'll keep it PG for now.
I mean, this is not a PG. It's not PG. Like, they gotta know. What are you gonna
We
say?
could introduce them to something.
Yeah. Let's show them.
Okay.
So there is something you can use as a tool, and we call it a tool because you shouldn't rely on this, but it's pretty damn helpful. So we heard.
This is the liquid nitro fuel for passion male enhancement.
Boom.
Yeah, typically it's not really recommended for people just to use, but if you
want to make sure you're gonna perform,
yeah,
it's gonna make you perform.
just don't get stuck home alone.
Be a long night on your phone, right?
Not blow out your grip.
So your grip's not blown out from the rope climbs yesterday. It's something else.
Oh, good.
It's my forearms. My elbow hurts really bad, right? I got bad tendonitis. It's from the rope climbs, I swear. I didn't take any of this shit.
It's a good pre-workout.
So, yes. So technically, because it does work so well with blood flow, it will give you a gnarly pump all over.
Just be prepared to pump and hump.
You heard it from Ryan himself. Use liquid nitro to pump and pump. That's a good one.
I mean,
It's a good one.
it's gonna be patented.
So, what's the future? What's kind of the future you're thinking of where you want to? How do you want this podcast to go? In my mind, I have it's kind of thinking something. What are you thinking?
Honestly, just kind of seeing where it goes. Just having fun with it. We have the convenience and the time to do this at the shop, and yeah, just taking it one step at a time. And hopefully, it evolves to something that sky's the limit.
Yeah, yeah. Same. We have a wide arrangement of topics. I think we're well versed in, and then a lot of topics that we're not, but we're still going to talk about them.
A lot of it's not financial advice.
When we start talking about crypto, just NFA.
Just our personal
Yes.
view.
Yeah.
That's it.
Personal experience.
Don't be impulsive.
When we're talking about fitness, definitely listen to us. When we're talking about crypto, take it with a grain of salt.
All for entertainment purposes.
Right. All right, so let's see. Where are we at? We're about 16 minutes in. So we're going to be posting quite a bit of content. We're going to ask you guys, what do you want to hear? What do you want to learn about? Who do you want to see on here? We'll bring in some
we're
guests.
more than welcome to feature
real people,
Yeah.
not like celebrities. I'm not gonna, unless they want to come on here. You get someone like I don't know, who?
I don't know any celebrities.
No. So that's the thing. We're probably not gonna have any celebrities on, but people in the fitness industry.
I mean, I can message them on IG, but
They don't know if they'll. Yeah.
it's probably a fake account.
Maybe just tweet at them. Maybe we'll get Elon Musk out here one day.
Yeah,
Dogecoin.
be the 3 Musketeers.
Shit.
But yeah, one day at a time. We'll see. We're just having fun with this and be better as we go.
All right. Well, I think that's enough for today. Thanks for coming, guys, and over and out. I don't know. All right.